It's always gonna be something, right? It's always gonna be some semantic, some circumstance that needs explaining, somebody that got to get their point across. Well, none of that shit really matters anyway when you understand the fact that everything has to heal, and depending on what you're dealing with and the way you're dealing with it, it's the level of where that person is spiritually and how much they have to heal. So this is why it's important not to pass judgment, because at one point individuals had to come through that. And as much as we want to blame people for situations, you got to understand that it's healing that has to take place. And once one person was sick, had to be healed, and when that person was healed, he can show someone else how to heal themselves, and the constant process. But it gets taken out of context, and people subsequently forget the point. And it's like you'll forget real fast where you came. It's almost like if you got a small scratch on you, and you remember when that small scratch itched or had a little sting to it or whatever, a little blood, and you was like, okay, I got a scratch right there. But then it'll heal fast, and then you'll forget the scratch was even there. You might go back to it a minute, but you'll forget because the heal takes place and you don't feel the pain or the growth of it that gives it that itchy feeling and all that. You don't feel that. So we forget the things that happen that's good. We forget the good stuff because the good stuff is what it is. It's good. And the bad things are what you hold on to, and you subsequently become the bad things because it's imprinting. It's trying to imprint over the good. That's why you don't really focus on the good too much. You know what I'm saying? But that's growth. And that give and take, that pull and push, you know what I'm saying, that ebb and flow motion of situations that's taking place, is subsequently going to strengthen you for what you need to understand. And what's missing through all those little small lessons is making you turn inside. It's making you go inside and pull that God out inside you. It's crazy. I used to have this vision back in the day. I was young though. I was little. I probably was like anywhere from 12 to like 17. And I remember having this thought, because I'd be smoking cigarettes and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I remember having this thought. It just came to my head like it was somebody inside of me, like a being inside of me, and I was smoking cigarettes. And he was like, yo, quit smoking the cigarettes. Yo, I don't like that shit in here. He was like, you putting that shit in here? I don't like that shit. And I was like, yo, you don't like that? I'm gonna smoke them anyway. Like, it was just crazy. It was funny because I don't know why I had that thought. I don't know why that thought came up in me. I don't know why that thought was something I can literally see. It was like I was looking at a being inside of a cave, inside of a dark place that was inside of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that being was like, yo, chill with the cigarette smoke. Yo, we don't like that. And it was crazy because whenever I wanted to quit smoking cigarettes, I could cold turkey. It was never like, oh, I got to wean off these shits. No, I just stopped. I would pick cigarettes up for like a year and a half, and then I would just stop. Just put them down. They'd be like, yo, you want? Nah, I'm good. Them shit's nasty. I don't want no more. You know what I'm saying? So it was like apartheid to the feeling I was feeling inside myself, that it's something greater. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Bud went better. It was like, nah, you good with the Bud? We can do that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That is just something particular for me. You know what I mean? But it'd be other things, like even when I meditate. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know about the universal symbol, right? So you know about that. You know what I'm saying? But it's really, you can't see me, but it's really like If I was, it'll be like this. Like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like two arms up and two arms down with a line in the middle, and it looks like you stand like that. Universal symbol, right? Universal symbol. All right, so with this energy, right? So you like when you meditate, you know what I'm saying? You can like when you if you get right into the circadian rhythm of your meditation, you'll be able to see your aura with your eyes closed, or your waves pulsing. You'll be able to see what the auric field that most are talking about when they talk about what the energy coming down into you and coming out, and then it's like, so if you meditate and you can see that, you know what I'm saying? Like when I meditate, I'll get to this space. Like if I can sit still long enough and I can like clear my mind out, I'll get to this space where it's a I can see waves. I can see the waves pulsing, like boom, 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 and it's just like they're just like phasing through. They're not making no sounds. It's just like, especially when your eyes are closed. When your eyes are closed, you can see them going past your eyes like this, going upward. It's like electricity. Like if you ever looked at like one of those bulbs and electricity be like going around the bulb or whatever from the center part, you can see it. You can see it like, eh, eh, you can see it like you can see it constantly flowing. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't make a sound. It's just flowing. You know what I'm saying? It's just flowing. So with that being said, you got to focus on your meditation and understand that that is a collective, and that's connected to the eternal flow, which is the etheric river of life, the quantum river. So it's like it's where everything comes out of creation. You know what I'm saying? It's it's the melanin. You know what I'm saying? It's the natural flow of all things. It's so big you can't see it. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know where it is. Like the whole entire universe that we sit in is sitting in that. You know what I'm saying? And we flowing in that like as a bowl. Like you gotta imagine it like if everything that's in our universe is circumferenced in a bowl or in a dome, we're sitting inside that. You know what I'm saying? Like everything in our universe in our bowl is sitting inside that river like this, and it's like other universes like that that's in that river. And out of that river, if you know how to access that through meditation, you know what I'm saying, putting yourself in the same placement of all things, your thoughts can simultaneously come out and you can create another world that you will be transported to. Don't let me get deep into that. That's just a whole nother understanding. Like, but that's supposed to be the power because you got to understand melanin can be in three places at one time. So subsequently, if you are meditating at the highest frequency, you can transport yourself anywhere. You know what I'm saying? This is why you have all these little values like what they call them astroplaning and deep sea dreaming and entering your pineal and all that. Like some people get lost because they'll like your energy will do it by itself subconsciously. Your energy can tap into your pineal and this body will still be here, but your consciousness will switch to your other body in another dimension. But this body will be reciprocated by another consciousness. But the one you were present in at that moment can be in another body in a time frame that seems the same, and you'll just move from time and you won't even understand. Nobody won't see the difference. You will notice certain things because if you remember what place you was at one point, why your consciousness switched, but it'll be in a different time. It'll just be in the same time, just like increments different. And you'll notice people different. You'll notice your people different. Slightly, you'll be like, yo, and they'll be like, yo, we don't know this, we don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like things will be different, streets will be different. You know what I'm saying? Names will be different, numbers will be different. You know what I'm saying? Like, and some people can get lost in that energy. They be like, oh, I don't know how I got here. I ain't about to tally on to that for a minute, but what I'm talking about is the power of vibrations and meditation and what is possible with that. So if these things are possible, then it's information that's available. You have to get the self-control value first. When you get the self-control value, then you can subsequently stay in one place and pull information that's needed. You know what I'm saying? Future or past. Doesn't matter. It's up to you. You know? So yeah, it's a pretty deep bill who's going in. And I'll be just going on and on. I'll miss the like I'll fuck around and miss the point of what I was talking about just because I'll go in so hard. You know what I'm saying? But just know all this shit, you know what I'm saying, it's really with you. Everything is with you individually. And you have to know this more over than anything. This last thing I'm gonna say, you have to know this more over than anything. The reason why judgment and all that shit is not important is because your perception, your perception is dialed in to a percentage. That perception of how you see things as its truth is your angle that you have to make correct. Nobody, people can see what you do, but only you see it a certain way. So your way, your road on that increment of on those increments of numbers has a way. That is a root system. That is a tree branch with leaves. Like that is its own intricate way. That's why it's so tight. That's why everybody can see it. It's like roots. We're making ways right now. We're making ways out, correcting ourselves, being a better individual, making sure the things that we create in our lives can follow a pathway, becoming God in the flesh, knowing everything about yourself. So therefore, anything that comes behind you can do the same. Look, I ain't gonna even hold y'all. You already know the vibes, man. It's Naga, yo. Tighten up. Deuces.